Kevin Kaufman and Fred Weaver here with our very good friend, Becky Parker, with a big announcement today. I mean, she kind of let the cat out of the bag already, but Becky, welcome to eXp Realty.
Thank you. Thanks, guys.
So glad to make it Facebook official finally. Like, seriously excited to be able to do this and have this conversation with you.
Yes, absolutely.
So we've had sort of a up close, I feel like pretty up close look at your business over the last few years. And we've all been collaborating and helping one another and sharing referrals and all kinds of stuff like that for many, many years now. And I just got to say off the top, I'm really proud of what you've created. Your Love Florida Living Group, right? I have that right, out of Jacksonville.
Wow, dude. He doesn't even normally remember people's names, Becky. So that was really
like Becky, okay? And I remember her real estate team name as well. But you guys are kicking butt. You get seriously. Seriously, just growth year after year, and you're doing all that in spite of working alongside Terry Parker. So congratulations. He's not here. We can make fun of him, right?
Yeah, it's a daily struggle.
I mean, he's not just arm candy, but he's got a job to do as well. He's also arm candy, but he makes a pretty good real estate agent and husband from time to time, from what I understand. But seriously excited to be in business with you guys. It's been fun. It really has been fun, like to watch your business take off the way it's done over the last few years. You guys have really started to build something really amazing.
Thank you. Yeah, it's we had a vision, and with you guys' help, we've been able to make a lot of things happen, and we're not near where we want to be, but that's the way it always is, right?
Right.
Yeah, never satisfied.
Done better. Yeah.
Totally. Well, let me ask you, like, I guess the first question I have, Becky, is like, you guys have been in such a growth mode and done such a great job in building out your business and really bringing on other agents and helping mentor them and getting their businesses started as well, and just focusing on growing at a really good rate. Like, why make a move now? Like, I think that's something a lot of people got to ask, is you've made so many great relationships over the last few years in this industry. Anytime someone like you, who's on such a great trajectory, makes a move, it makes people go, wow, where'd that come from?
Well, when we were running the team, it's all of our team. So it's not just my team, it's not just Terry's team, but we really value the input of every single person because it takes all of us to run it, right? So when we started looking at other options and business plans, it started with the business plan, and then it went into their individual business plans that we do for them every year, and we saw that there was a gap there, and there were some things that we could do better. So we really started going out and looking at different brokerages and interviewing them, seeing what kind of business plan they had, and eXp is just one of those that caught our attention, and we all did so much research on it. We did it individually. We talked about it. It took us forever to make the decision because, well, number one, we were just kind of like, oh, we don't want to have to do all that. But then again, we knew we had to make some changes to get everyone on the team happy and to get them in the position that they want to be in their careers.
I respect that about you guys. I mean, I know this wasn't a quick decision. It wasn't like we've known each other a long time, right? So we moved to eXp almost 2.5 years ago. That's not a shock to you. And I don't hope you didn't ever feel pressure to have to come join us at eXp. I don't think that was ever the case, but it just seems like this was the next evolution in your business, right? Like sort of the next place that you guys were going to. And once your team members and the whole team got a vision for what your business could look like, powered by or brokered by or on the eXp platform, right. It seemed like everybody went, wow, that makes like a lot of sense.
Yeah, it does. And actually, they were the ones that were like, we really need to look at this further, Becky, because I was the one that was just like, man, it's so much, it's the housekeeping thing, to bring a whole big team over. But then again, I was like, that's not really, I've never been afraid of hard work. So that's silly to just say that. But they were the ones that were loving like the things about revenue share. And then obviously the benefits that it had for them to be a team member. That's what they really loved.
That's awesome. Well, let me ask you, what's been your biggest surprise so far? And I hope I don't catch you too off guard, but what's been your biggest surprise so far being at eXp over the last week or two?
My biggest surprise is I came in thinking, okay, as a virtual real estate company, I'm probably going to have not the level of communication that I'm used to getting, and that's actually not been the case at all. Everybody's been super helpful. The onboarding has been amazing. It really happened so quickly, and we knew the next steps, and then the next steps, and the next steps, which was, really easy for us to navigate and move everything over as easy as we possibly could.
It's so funny you say that. And if anybody who's been in EXP for like as long as we have or longer, the thing is, and this is one of the things I love about the company, because it really shows what the company's all about. Is onboarding wasn't so easy 2.5 years ago or 2 years ago. So when I hear you say that, like, I can't help but to kind of giggle a little bit, but also it just reminds me about one of the things that we voiced, like, hey, this is something that could be better about our company. There's so much good stuff, but this really could use some work. And they worked on it. And, from everybody on the front line all the way up through the executives went, okay, we got to make this better. And they did. Right. Yeah. And they're continuing to make it better. So that way our business, your business, and everybody else's business at the company can continue to grow and feel as supported as we need.
Sure. And I mean, onboarding, that's a big deal, because it needs to happen quick and it needs to be smooth. And it was.
Yeah. And I'm not sure people realize just how big eXp has grown and how fast it's grown and how necessary things like onboarding are. But we've grown from 3,500 agents to almost 40,000 agents now over the last 36, 37 months, right? So in 3 years' time, that's just an incredible number of people that have joined this company. And I think people are really surprised at the experience that they get from a virtual brokerage, right? And I think that eXp has really dialed in a lot of those systems. I appreciate how agile we've been as a company and how collaborative the company's been to take in feedback and then implement new things.
For sure.
Yeah. So Becky, what's any changes for your clients? I know we've got some folks that love buying homes with you and have sold their home with you over the years and trust you and your team. Any changes for these guys?
No changes for them. The change is, we're still the same people, the same commitment to doing the best job we can for them, and that will never change.
I love it. I love it. If anything, I hope the experience gets better, right? And I think that a lot of times clients wonder, well, what does a brokerage really do? Like, how does it serve me? And it's really like the service you get from your agent is a direct reflection in my mind at what's provided to them by their company, what kind of support they have, what kind of training they have. And so I just think, also a very national presence now. You belong to a company that has thousands of agents throughout the state of Florida, right? You belong to a company that has nearly 40,000 agents throughout North America. So I think just the exposure is growing and growing, being a part of a big company like this.
Yeah, and it's really exciting to have a change, and it's also, we're looking forward to learning how to do things in a different way, and learning that we can possibly even do things better. So that's exciting for us.
I'll tell you, like, one thing I'll share, Becky, is when we made the move, it was a big move for us. Like, it wasn't a decision we took lightly, and it was a big change. And when we made the change, I don't think we realized it up front. We knew we needed something different. We needed a different platform that we felt was better for our business, for the agents who work with us, you name it, and for our clients. But I think what we discovered was, I don't want to say forced, that's too harsh, but we were then able to look at our business differently and adapt our model. And I'm just going to tell you, fast forward 2+ years, here we are in the future. Our business has never been this healthy. It's never been this vibrant. It's never had so many good things about it. Like, we all have our fair share of problems, right? Because anytime you run a business, you have problems, but it's just continued to grow and get better over the years. And a lot of that I actually attribute to, once we joined a cloud-based or virtual-based brokerage, and I saw how they did things and how I interacted with them, it forced us to re-examine the way we do things. And the after effect of that has just been so positive on our business and on the agents in business with us.
Yeah, and I think also it's just, to align yourself with a company that's so strong with technology, and we know that that's just the way of the world right now, and that's been amazing.
Yeah, very, very well said. I hear that more and more from agents, I think, especially as 2020 has gone on, right? It's like, well, I looked around, well, what attracted you to EXP? And one of the things I hear more is just seems like EXP is already sort of where everybody's trying to skate to, like skate where the puck is, right? Or like they almost saw 2020 happening and created a platform where we could all do business, you know, and not have to rely on physical infrastructure and office space and the support being in the cloud and not just created it, but like really have nailed it. You know, I mean, there's one thing to go, I have a great idea, let's try this. There's another thing to actually pull it off.
I mean, let's face it, 2020 has been weird. Okay. Like so many strange things have come out of it. And if EXP hadn't been around already for 11 years, I mean, I think people don't realize is that and it's easy to forget that the company's over 11 years, it's 11 and a half years old now. Had it not had the time to build that foundation across all 50 states and most of Canada, and now outside of North America in a few countries, to actually have that technology base and platform. Yeah, it feels in a lot of ways, it's almost like they saw 2020 coming, because it's been weird. We've had some things, and for us, like as a realtor with eXp Realty, our lives haven't changed. Like the day to day, even when things got really weird, nothing changed.
Yeah. And, I just think that that's really the way that the world's going, and especially like you were saying, during all the weirdness, people are now working from home and all the Zoom and all of that. So, why not? Why not save all that overhead of having an actual office, so.
Yep. I love it. Well, I got to say this as we're kind of winding down. I'm very excited to continue collaborating with you. I said it in the Facebook post the other day, but we've always been collaborating. I hope that this model allows us to be even closer to each other and help each other out more. And it's really one of the beautiful parts of this company, right? Is that a lot of people know about EXP, but they don't realize the strong mastermind collaboration groups, if you will, that exist inside of the company, where agents are actually incentivized to help one another sell more real estate, grow their teams, be more profitable, make more money, right? And I'm just really excited to call you a partner, if you will, now, and be in business with each other even closer. And I think we're going to have a lot more fun over the next couple of years.
So too, we're super excited as a team. We have just been diving in, learning all the new stuff, and it's good. It's good stuff.
That's awesome. Well, Becky, I know you have a lot of friends around the country, of course, a lot on Facebook, and a lot of people that listen to this maybe on YouTube or a podcast or something down the road. What if someone's like knows you, or maybe they don't even know you, but they hear your story and they resonate, they want to reach out? What's the best way for people to reach you?
They can actually reach me through email. They can reach me over the phone. Would you like my number?
Yeah, go for it. Give it to us, just in case somebody wants to jot it down and give you a call.
Yeah, that'd be great. So they can reach me through at 904-412-4560, and they'll get me directly.
Awesome.
Yeah, because I actually am one of those agents that answers their phone.
Well, it's probably why you're one of those agents that's successful as well.
It has a business going the correct way instead of the wrong way. So
right. Well, super proud of you and what you've created in a very short time in the real estate business, and just how you've grown your team over the last few years, and looking forward to lots more growth and doing it on a new platform and with new opportunities available. And I hope some people out there that have always respected you and your business will reach out and say, all right, tell me a little bit more, right? What am I missing here? I've heard about the eXp thing, but I never thought Becky Parker would move, right? So tell me what's going on here.
I'm pretty sure it shocked a lot of people. So yeah. And I'm happy to have that conversation with anyone.
For sure. Awesome. Well, thank you for your time today. And for everybody out there watching, we appreciate you tuning in and listening, and look forward to chatting with some of you real soon.
That sounds awesome. Thanks.
All right, guys. Talk to you again soon.
Have a great rest of the day.
Bye.